It started on a boring Wednesday. I was sitting on my roof avoiding homework when the sky split open like shattered glass. A crackling violet rift spiraled across the clouds, sucking in stars that weren't supposed to be anywhere near Earth. Then something fell out of it, a glowing silver pod screaming like a meteor, and smashed into the abandoned football field behind my school. Most people ran. I ran toward it. Inside the crater, steam rising from molten dirt, stood a girl about my age, maybe 16. She wore armor that looked like shimmering liquid metal, and a glowing crown hovered above her head. Her eyes locked on me. "You there, primitive," she said, leveling a blade made of plasma. "Where is your planet's ruler? I demand an opponent worthy of the Princess of Valarian." I said, "we kind of just have a president." She frowned like I'd offended the entire galaxy. "Then you," she declared, pointing at me, "will serve as my challenger." What? Before I knew it, I had apparently accepted a duel to determine whether Earth would be considered a combat-eligible civilization. I didn't know what that meant, but it sounded bad. She gave me 1 hour to prepare my warrior spirit. I spent 55 minutes panicking and 5 minutes watching YouTube tutorials titled "How to Look Cool When You're Totally Losing a Fight." The Princess Astria Valarian stood in the middle of the football field, surrounded by a ring of floating drones projecting holographic spectators. She pressed a button on her gauntlet. A robotic voice announced, "Intergalactic trial by combat. Challenger, Astria of House Valarian. Opponent, unregistered Earthling, Jake." "Unregistered?" I muttered. "That feels rude." She spun her plasma blade with a flourish. "You may surrender now, Earth boy." "Yeah, no, I don't do well with peer pressure." The drones fired a starting blast into the air. She rushed me. I dodged purely out of panic. Her blade sliced a set of metal bleachers in half like it was butter. "Whoa, hey, try not to kill me. That is the objective." "Great, wonderful, love that." I scrambled behind a fallen goalpost while she carved through obstacles like an angry space lawnmower. But then I noticed something. Every time she attacked, her movements were slightly delayed, like her armor was too heavy or too damaged. Her crash must have weakened it. I grabbed a loose sprinkler pipe from the ground. As she charged, I waited, and struck the side of her boot just as she stepped. Her armor locked up. She stumbled and face planted into the turf. The drones blinked in confusion. A loud tone sounded. "Victory, Earthling Jake!" Princess Astria lifted her head, grass sticking to her cheek. "You defeated me," she whispered. "More like you tripped and gravity defeated you," I said, she gasped. "Humiliation, dishonor. My father will exile me." "Wait, what?" She stood, trembling. "I cannot return home until my honor is restored." "So what happens now?" She jabbed a finger at me. "You, human, you will accompany me to the Valarian Empire. You owe me a rematch." "I what?" A bright flash swallowed us, and that was how I got kidnapped. I woke up inside a sleek alien starship. Astria sat across from me, arms crossed, still fuming. "Don't talk to me," she muttered. I didn't. After a while, she said, "Fine, talk to me." I cleared my throat. "So, what exactly is the Valarian Empire?" She perked up just enough to brag. "We are conquerors of 17 galaxies, champions of the void arena, masters of—" Suddenly an alarm blared. "Warning, unidentified vessel pursuing, signature matches, Royal Hunter." Astria's eyes widened. "No, not her." "Her who?" I asked. Before she could answer, a massive battleship slid out of warp behind us, cannons glowing. A transmission opened. A woman appeared, tall, silver-haired, eyes sharp enough to slice metal. "Princess Astria," she said coldly, You disobeyed the Emperor. The throne is not yours to claim. Astria looked terrified. Sister, please, oh great, evil older sister trope. Hand over the Earthling, the sister demanded. I know why you brought him. You think he can help you secure the trial of ascension. Pathetic. Astria whispered. Jake, run. Where? We're in space. Fair. The battleship fired. Astria slammed buttons, dodging blasts, but we couldn't outrun her, not for long. As explosions rocked the ship, Astria grabbed my shoulders. You owe me a rematch, but more importantly, I need your help. My help? I'm not even good at PE. The trial of ascension requires a partner, someone unbound by imperial politics. You defeated me, which means the system recognizes you. I blinked. So, you want me to be your intergalactic battle buddy? Battle champion, she corrected. No way, I just wanted to finish my homework. If my sister wins, she said quietly, Earth becomes a resource colony. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm in. Her eyes sparkled, equal parts relief and determination, but the battleship finally caught us. A tractor beam yanked our ship in. Astria whispered, do not, under any circumstance, insult my sister. Got it. The hatch opened. Sister stepped forward, cape flowing dramatically. So this is the primitive ape you've chosen? She sneered. I looked at Astria. She mouthed, don't. I tried, I really tried, but my mouth is faster than my survival instinct. Actually, I said, I'm more of a sophisticated ape. Astria smacked her forehead. We were dragged to a massive throne room aboard the battleship. Glowing chains locked around Astria while she glared at her sister. Selene, Astria growled, one day father will see what you truly are. Sister Selene smiled. A rightful heir, a tyrant. Tyrants win. Selene turned to me. And you, Earthling, you're a threat to my claim. I cannot allow that. Cool, 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 I said. Quick question, is vaporizing painless? Somewhat. She lifted her hand, but the entire ship suddenly shook. A booming voice echoed. Intruders detected. Royal protocol breached. Selene hissed. What now? A hologram flickered to life, an ancient AI in the shape of a giant stone face. Trial of ascension must be honored. Candidate Astria has declared a champion. Champion must be tested. The chains around us vanished. Selene looked furious. No, the girl is unworthy. Opinion irrelevant, the AI rumbled. Commencing trial, transporting participants. A blinding flash, and suddenly we were standing in the middle of a floating arena in space. The arena was a ring of cracked stone suspended over a swirling cosmic abyss. Astria pulled me close. Jaca, the trial has 3 challenges. Fail any and we fall into the void. So, no pressure then. The first challenge appeared, a monstrous, shadowy creature with 1,000 shrieking mouths. Astria ignited her plasma blade. You take the left, she said. I don't have a weapon. She tossed me a glowing dagger. Oh, the beast lunged. We fought like a single unit, Astria with grace and skill, me with panicked improvisation. I distracted the creature by yelling, hey, look, a distraction, while she sliced through its core. The arena shifted. Challenge 2, a mental vision. Suddenly, I stood alone in darkness. A voice whispered, you are weak, you are nothing, quit now. Then I heard Astria's voice, not in the vision, but the real her reaching out. Jake, you're not alone, remember that. The darkness cracked, I broke free, finally, challenge 3. A colossal guardian made of stardust rose from the abyss. Selene appeared beside it. Only one princess may ascend, she said. I choose to win. Astria stepped forward, trembling but resolute. I won't let you hurt him or Earth. We fought hard. Selene was stronger, faster. The Guardian slammed its fist down, sending shockwaves. Astria fell to her knees. Selene raised her blade, and I did something incredibly stupid. I jumped in front of Astrea. The blade slashed across my arm, burning like frozen lightning. Astrea screamed, "Jake!" Something inside her snapped. Her armor surged with light, brighter than a star-going supernova. She unleashed an attack that shook the arena itself. Selene and the Guardian were blasted backward into the abyss. Silence, Astrea dropped her blade. "Jake, why did you protect me?" "Because," I said, wincing, "we're partners, right?" Her eyes softened. The AI's voice boomed. "Trial complete. Princess Astrea ascended." We woke up aboard a Golden Star cruiser heading toward the Valorian capital. Astrea sat next to me, wearing ceremonial armor now glowing with new energy. "You changed everything," she said quietly. "If you hadn't challenged me, if I hadn't lost, I never would have learned what real strength is." I grinned, happy to inspire intergalactic character development. She elbowed me. "Idiot," she said, smiling for the first time. When we reached the capital, the Emperor himself bowed to us. Earth was granted protected status. Astrea was named rightful heir. Selene, well, she fell into a void, so I doubt she's having a great week. Finally, the Emperor asked, "Earthling Jake, what reward do you desire?" I glanced at Astrea. "Well, I kind of need to finish my math homework." Astrea laughed. "You saved my throne. I think I can help with algebra." A portal opened to send me home. Just before I stepped through, Astrea caught my hand. "Jake, when you want that rematch, you know where to find me." She winked. The portal closed. Every night I look at the sky, wondering if Astrea is watching from her throne. And sometimes, when the clouds part, I swear I see a glowing crown-shaped constellation appear for just a moment. A reminder that somewhere out there, an alien princess owes me a rematch. And she still regrets challenging the Earth boy who accidentally defeated her.